Hey YouTube, so I'm back and I got requested to do a video, the Mommy 2.0 tag. I got requested by Leanne D or something like that. I'll put her name down below. I don't remember how to spell it or say it. I'm not sure how to say it because there's like a bunch of like the same letter. She requested me to do that like a couple months ago and I've just been really slacking. She also requested me to do Don't Ask, Don't Tell tag, but I'm not going to do that one just because some of the questions are the same ones as the Mommy 2.0 tag, and some of the questions I don't really want to answer. I just don't feel right. I don't feel comfortable answering them. So I'm just going to stick with the Mommy 2.0 tag today. If I get a request to do the Don't Ask, Don't Tell tag, then sure I'll do it. But right now I'm not going to. So I have all the questions on my computer going on right here. See the Mommy 2.0 tag right there. I went and googled it because I wasn't sure what the questions were, and I found this girl's blog, Wife, Mom, Then Me. She's pretty. She's right there. I'm not sure what her name is, but I just found her page, so I thought I'd just steal the questions off of her thing. I don't have a blog, so I wouldn't be able to follow her. So anyways, so the first question is, how many children do you have? And how old are they? I have one child and he is 2 years old, 2.5 actually. I'll say 2.5. I personally, I hate when people say like the kid's like 20 weeks old. Like, I don't have the time or the patience to do the math of how old 20 weeks is. So I'd like to say 2.5. Second question. What is your proudest moment as a mom? I would have to say watching them learn new things, like watching him learn new things, like when he figures something out on his own or learns something because of me or something like that, or somebody else, and I watch him do it back to how we taught him to do it. That really makes me get the chills, and it makes me so happy that he learned something and that he's progressing and he's getting older, and it's just crazy to think that he's growing up so fast and he's learning things so fast, and it's just really cute. I don't know. So that's my proudest moment as a mom, is that. So see, third question, what is your most frustrating moment as a mom? I would have to say when I have like I live with my parents, and when my kid is cranky and I have to do this and have to do that, have to do this and take care of his crankiness, it gets frustrating when they just sit there and watch me do it and they can't help me with him, like especially him. Like, I'll do the rest, but I just need help with him because I can't do all of this while he's over here yelling and screaming at me, because it just gets really frustrating and it makes me very frustrated. Also, what frustrates me is when he knows he's not supposed to do something and I tell him not to do it, he does it anyways and starts laughing. That frustrates me because I don't know how to teach him to not do that. When he does it, I get mad at him, yes, but he still does it in the near future and just laughs about it because he knows he's getting in trouble for it. I admit sometimes he does it and it's really kind of cute, and so I kind of laugh sometimes, but I'm trying to get myself to not do that no more. And it also doesn't help that his grandma and grandpa spoil him rotten and that he gets away with everything with them, so it's another thing. Fourth question, how do you discipline your child? It depends on what he does. Like, if he does something really bad, like for instance he throws something and it hits somebody in the face and makes him bleed or something, then I sit him down on the stairs and put him on timeout and tell him what he did wrong and why he shouldn't do that. If he does something like throw something, like, I don't know, not throw anything, but like when I tell him not to do something and he does it anyways, I get mad at him and talk to him. So mainly I just sit him down and talk to him about it. If it's something like really bad, like I just said, like when he throws something, I smack his hand, because that's what he did, is he threw something and so that's his hand, so I smack his hand. I don't really spank him, like, ever. If I do, it's because he's really being a cranky, ornery, throwing things boy. And then normally I just put him on timeout. Cursing, do you do it in front of your child? No, I don't. I'm not really. If I do, it's an accident. If I do, I don't mean to do it, but I never, ever, ever, ever say the F word. because it's just not occasionally, but it's not on my everyday. Like most ladies or most men, that's like in their vocabulary. That's like they say that in every sentence they have. Try not to swear in front of him because it's just I don't want him to pick it up, and so when he goes to daycare he swears at the teachers, or he goes to kindergarten or first grade or something, he swears at the teachers. I don't want that because I don't really want to go through that. Try to teach him not to say that, and then I just don't do that. Sixth question, number 6. Do you think your relationship with your spouse has changed since you had your children, better or worse? Okay, so as you can see, I'm not married. I don't have a boyfriend. We're not really together. Like me and him were dating for like 3-4 years. Kind of off and on, but not really. It was mainly straight on. We were always like, we were dating the whole time, but like we would break it off for like a couple days and then get back on. So it wasn't like that was like once or twice, and it wasn't even like we would break it off thinking we're not ready for this, but then 2 days later we're like, oh my gosh, I can't be without you, whatever. So that was like for 4 years, and then that's when we decided we want to have a kid. And then when I had Garrett, when I was pregnant with Garrett, he was cheating on me, and just things went downhill from there. And then ever since Garrett was born, he's been kind of out of the picture. Like for the first maybe year of his life, he was kind of around more, but now it's kind of, and then for the past like year, like going on 2 years, like from 1 year old to 2 years old, like in that time frame, 1-2, in that time frame, he was like completely out. He only came around on holidays sometimes, depending on what holiday it is, like mainly Christmas, and like that's pretty much it, to be honest with you, like Christmas. And his birthday, but that's from the 1 and 2 year time frame. So let's see. He doesn't really come around, but these past couple like weeks or so, me and him has been bonding and getting a relationship going, like a friendship relationship, like being friends for Garrett. He works a lot. He works in, so we live in Utah, and he works in South Dakota. He goes there for 2 weeks, and then he comes home for 2 weeks, and when he's home for 2 weeks, he's working even more. He does side jobs, supposedly. And do I get child support from him? Not really, like, depending on, because he never tells me where he's working. So if I tell ORS where he's working, they'll take money out of his checks, but I never know where he's working. I only know where he's working in South Dakota, and that's like his main job. And so I told him that's where he works now, so I'll see if I get child support back. But he goes from job to job. It's never consistent. But that's okay. Anyways, next question. So yeah, right now we're just kind of like talking, and he's trying to be a part of Garrett's life because he realizes that anything can happen to him, and where he travels a lot, anything can happen to him, he could die, whatever. And he doesn't want Garrett growing up knowing that his dad never was there for him, so he wants to be there for Garrett now. Okay, 7. Yeah. Since becoming a mom, do you notice you act more like your own mother? No, not really. Like, I don't really, no. Not right now, at this day and moment, no, I don't think I act like my mom. Maybe when Garrett gets older, then probably, but right now, no. Number 8, how are your relationship with your girlfriends? I only have 2, like, main good friends that I always hang out with, and that is Whitney and Caitlin. I only see Caitlin on Mondays and Tuesdays because that's when she has her days off. Whitney, I see her mainly on the weekends, sometimes during the weekdays. They're really good. I don't know. They're there for me all the time, and I love them to death. We do things together. They help me with Garrett. Sometimes I feel like I kind of like, when they come around, I feel like I kind of pawn Garrett off, but I don't mean to. I don't know. I just feel like, because they make me feel like they want to play with Garrett and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really complicated, but they're really good. Me and my girlfriends, whatever, friends, are really close. We're good. So, anyways, favorite place to take your children, or child. It says your favorite place to take your child / children, so I only have a child, so the park. Definitely the park. Because that's where he can run free. He can do whatever he wants. He has fun. He most enjoys that. Sometimes I take him like just outside because he likes to do that too, but mainly the park. Your least favorite place to take your child? Grocery shopping. I don't like taking him grocery shopping because he gets bored and tired of shopping with me. So he likes to just be cranky and not cooperate with me. She said that she's taken to the doctor, the dentist. I hate to take him to the doctor because that's when he has to get the shots and it's sad. But when I take him to the dentist, Garrett loves the dentist. Like, if you tell him dentist, he knows exactly what that means. And he just sits there so calm. He loves the dentist. I have a few pictures I'll post right here. So you've seen that he was getting his teeth done. He just sits there so content. Like, he is just so calm. And it's crazy how good he is at the dentist. And in that picture, that was like his first actual, like, cleaning. Like, not cleaning, but like, he's went to the dentist before that one. But it was like lap to lap where they just use the toothbrush. This one they used like the vibrating toothbrush and like the water and the hose and the everything like that, and took all those pictures and everything like that. That was the first time I ever did that, and he did so good. I was so proud of him. Pierce baby's ears, do or don't? I have a boy, so don't, because I just don't like boys with piercings. It's just not my thing. But if it was a girl, yes. If I was a girl, I would have had Garrett's ears pierced already by now. Number 12, favorite skincare for you and your child. I don't know. For him, I use Johnson's baby lotion because that just works the best for him. For me, Olay, what is it? Olay skin treatment, stuff like that. 13, must have mommy makeup item. Foundation. I like my foundation, and it's like amazing. If I wanted to go out all natural, I just put foundation on and then I'm good to go. Bath or shower for you or your child? Garrett takes a bath. He hates the shower. He's scared of it. For me, shower, definitely. Sometimes I take baths just to relax. Are you back to your pre-baby weight? No, not. I want. Number 16, college dreams. Do you expect your your kids to go to college, or would you let them decide for themselves? I let them decide for themselves because I don't believe in the parents who push their children to do something they don't want to do, because then that just makes your children will hate you, and I don't want them to hate me. And I don't want them to do something they do not want to do. Like, I'm not going to push them because then they're not going to be good at it and they're going to hate it, and I just don't want them to be pushed to do anything they don't want to do. When it comes to their future, it's their future. They can do what they want with it. I chose that path of having a child, and so now I have to deal with it. Sometimes I wish my parents would have talked me out of it, but I mean, I'm glad they didn't, because then I would have hated them then too. So I mean, it's either way, I hate them when they tell me that I have to do something that I don't want to do. So I don't hate my parents. I love my parents. Number 17, what is the one show your child loves but you secretly hate? Jake and the Neverland Pirates. That show is so annoying. I'm sorry for any of you Jake and the Neverland Pirates fans, but I hate that show. It is the most annoying show ever. It takes the game out of Peter Pan. Like, Peter Pan is like the most amazing show, and then they bring Jake and the Neverland Pirates out. No, you just put a bad everything on Peter Pan. Like, no. It's a wannabe Peter Pan, and it sucks. I hate that show. Anyways, cloth diapers, yeah or nay? Nay. Never tried, never want to. 19, finish the sentence. You know you're a mom when you can't go to the bathroom by yourself, when by the end of the day you're filthy dirty because you have all sorts of food all over you. You know your mom when you can't go out with your friends anymore. when you have too much laundry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. She says that one poop is a second nature. That's not true. That's a good point. Your life is no longer your own. You know your mom when your life is no longer your own. That's true. I like that. So anyways, that sums it up with all of the questions. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, subscribe, request. I'm sorry, I like totally zoomed out. So yeah, keep doing that. I thank you so much, Leah, and I think that's her name. Thank you so much for requesting this video. If you have any more, let me know. Anybody, if anybody has any more questions or any more video requests, please let me know. I do appreciate you guys all for subscribing and watching my videos. I love you all. Bye.